Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Listen, I am Stevie Mills, and I'm excited to be here. I am going to talk a few moments about how to really put yourself in the best light in the media, because I believe that media is the game changer in a lot of brains. And so I wanted to start out by just telling you all who I am and why I should be qualified to speak about this. And so I am a graduate of the illustrious North Carolina A&T State University. I completed my undergrad degree at A&T in the area of public relations, and I also have a master's degree in human resources. In addition, that was about 20 years ago. So I have about 20 years of experience in the public relations field. And one of the things that I love teaching people how to do the most is how to make it to the news for free. Because people think you have to invest a lot of money in publicity, and if you hire a publicist, you would. But I teach people how to do it for free. I actually have a free resource. If you want to jot this down, it is howtomakeittothenews.com. Again, howtomakeittothenews.com. And I did a free quick course that's there. And so as we continue, I also host two shows. I host a radio show on NFE TV, right? A television show, and I also have a podcast that airs on iHeartRadio. So actually 3 shows. And so I know about that side of the media. That's important to know how to get on the media. And I think that we all need to be more powerful when we talk about what it is that the media provides. We are the media. Especially like Melanie just said a few moments ago, her whole thing was about how to market and gain visibility, and that was what really stood out to me. And we have to take those hands in our own brain. Social media has become a game changer. So whereas when I first started my journey in this public relations arena, I had to learn really how to connect with media sources that were offline, because we didn't have social media. But now that we have social media, it's a game changer. I also hold in my hands 3 of my books. By the end of 2018, I will be a 10-time author, but 3 of these books mean the most to me, and I'll tell you why. So The Pieces of My Platform is the first book that I ever really, I had a program, like Melanie was talking a few moments ago, I had a program last year called I Love My Life Ambassadors. And so that was a program that featured women just really learning how to fall in love with their lives. And this book is full of those women. So it's their stories, and it talks about how to use the good, bad, ugly, and different parts of your life to create a platform, because so many people don't monetize their mess. And that's important. You've got to. When we talk about getting featured on the media, then we have to look at the fact that the media searches, especially, those good morning shows, like I host the Ladies First show Monday through Friday on Facebook Live, if you go to Focus Radio, and we're in the studio, myself and Miss Erica Kane, we host that show, and we like to feature a lot of people. So if you think about the morning shows, we are always looking for stories. We're looking for people willing to tell their story. So one of the things I know for sure is that when I've been on news, the local news stations in my area, I've always had to tell parts of my story. So you've got to get really comfortable with your story. The second book I'll show you is You Have No Idea the Hell I've Been Through. I love that title. It is a book compiled by Taria Vision Divine, and this book was really important because it was truly about how I got through. Sometimes you can tell that story of what you've gone through, but not the get through. And so we even included 7 steps to overcoming challenges. So this book can be utilized in various forms. And you have to be really cognizant when you are getting on the news, when you're reaching out to the news, and really realizing what is it that they want to see. What is it that they want to really value? Because every news station is not alike. If you look at various stations or listen to various stations, then they're not alike. Some news stations are more provocative. Some are more like hometown feel. You have to look at what you're pitching. Then the last book, A lot of people know about this book when they think of me. It's called Cultivating Your It Factor. And this is the book where we're going to kind of dwell on. Because when I cultivated my it factor, after being in the job, I told you I had 2 degrees, which is great, and the next logical thing is to get a job. Or so I thought. The first job I got out of school, I loved. I loved it. I was able to work at home, make my own schedule, and create the program. Kind of like what I'm doing now in my business. But the second job, after that time, I worked for a nonprofit organization, and grants run out. That's the thing about a nonprofit organization. Grants run out. I was supposed to be there 3 months. I was there 3 years, which is a blessing. But then they're like, okay, we just don't have it anymore. And so when I went to corporate America, I'm a pretty free-spirited person. Corporate America was not a great fit for me. And so what happened was that I actually ended up really, really ill. I had 3 colonoscopies within 30 days, 2 within 24 hours. I developed shingles, and I went from a size 14 to a size 0. So really, this particular book is my passion project because I wish I would have had it when I was in that place. And so when I've gone on the news, because I love the news to talk about cultivating your it factor, being an author, all those great things, I wanted to paint those pictures for you that I just did because it shows not only do I have education in the media, not only have I been on the other side saying yay or nay to people and their stories, but also I'm an author, like many of us who are here at this event today. And so what happens is that you've got to get really, really comfortable with your story. You've got to be able to talk in sound bites. We've been on the news. Some of you may have been on the news. If you understand you have 2 minutes, basically, to tell a lifetime of stories. And so you've got to be able to speak in sound bites so that people will understand cognitively what it is that you're trying to portray. You want to be able to tell your story, but you don't want to be able to dwell on your story. Why? Because the whole thing is to have people develop a relationship with you so that you can get books sold. You can increase your platform. Melanie said it great a few moments ago, and I always say this. People do business with who they know, like, and trust. On that, guess what? We all, many of us, turn to the news to get what? News. Don't y'all believe the news, for the most part, is a credible source? So, if I see you on the news, that means you're building your credibility. I can trust what it is that you are doing. At least it was until, the recent election, but it is the true story that that's what happens. And so when we look at the news, when we look at the power, when we look at the purpose, when we look at that and say, why should I want to be on the news? It's really so that we can increase our visibility and credibility. There are news segments that I've been on several years ago. There are things I've done, but when I re-release it, that is part of the credibility that I'm building as an author, as an entrepreneur. And that is the greatest thing about being on the news. When you look at the fact of creating a signature brand, what is a signature brand, Stevie? A signature brand is a brand that if you meet me on social media, right? If you meet me in person, I'm not different. A brand that's signature is one and the same. A brand, like there's several types of brands. If you're building a brand that's based on your business, then it's not about you as a person. My brand is just Stevie for most people, or Stevie Aisha Mills. Whatever you want to say, it ends up being me. And that's the whole thing, it's the difference. So as a signature brand, which I definitely believe people should be, specifically if they are marked, especially us who are authors, we need to be signature brands. Why? Because people do business with those they know, like, and trust. People do business with those who they want to feel a relationship with. We are in the whole point of reality TV becoming one of the greatest things you see on TV. Not great in content, but great in amount. So when you look at reality TV, we want to know what's going on with Stevie J. We might not want to admit it, but we want to know. What's going on with Jocelyn Hernandez? What's going on with Tammy Roman? What's going on with all these people? We want to know this because we are intrigued. You, as a signature brand, get to bring that to life. You get to bring that in your own story. And we want to know. That's how Instagram, social media, Facebook, Periscope, Twitter, Snapchat. I don't right? Didn't they? They didn't do that just because of philosophists. They did that because we like that song. We like that song, and therefore we're going to listen to the song throughout the whole commercial. That's brilliant. Then they put a familiar face in it because the man who's actually playing the dad in that commercial is Jeffrey from the Have and Have Nots. That's the same man. So our eye is catching, our ears are catching. You have to develop a sensory experience. You've got to be able to do that. And so I always tell people, like, online and offline media is important. Don't just worry about, it's great. I've been on CBS. I've been all these different places. That's great. But I've also done a lot of podcasts, and I love podcasts because it's more familiarity, right? People want to know how I am as a person, so they want to know that too. It's great that you have a product. It's great that you have a service. But when you're developing a signature brand, you've got to be able to increase the visibility of that. And that's truly what that's all about. It's about increasing the eyes on your project. It's about increasing the ears that hear your project. It's about increasing the momentum of the project. And so as we continue and journey on about what it means to build a platform, building your platform is all about taking those things even that we don't like to see, the good, bad, ugly, and indifferent, taking those things and truly saying, this is how I stand up in life and business. One and the same. So if you read my book, you have a part of me. It's a mental thing. If I write in a book, especially you have no idea the hell I've been through. First off, this is a provocative title. Second, you're going to know what I got through to get here. Because when people see you, they don't see everything that you've been through. They see whatever version you show up as today. So these are everybody loves a good story, y'all. That's why we believe in Disney. We believe in Disney because it's a fairy tale. We believe in Disney because they tell us a story. They're the masters. So as we begin building our own brands and our own businesses, I really want to convey to you to really become great at storytelling. Don't be fearful of telling your story. Don't be fearful of Periscope, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, any of those things. Show up. Show up continually. Show up consistently. Show up more and more. Show up as you. Show up as you. Because we want to buy, again, from those who we know, like, and trust. We want to see you doing these things. And show up in more than one place. Show up online. Show up offline. Show up holistically. Show up collectively. Connect, collaborate, change is one of my favorite hashtags that I put out. Why? Because when you connect with people, you collaborate with them, you find the likeness of them, and then you change the world. And that's what it's truly about. It's about changing the world with the works of your words, especially as an author. We have a unique perspective on the world because we've written our words in a book. So that's really what it is. I definitely want to make sure that you guys go to howtomakeittothenews.com. Again, howtomakeittothenews.com. I want to leave you with something that I wrote in Cultivating Your It Factor. Again, it is an anthology. I put this book together, myself and 14 other authors. And it's funny, I come from a church background, and in church they say, if you talk long, you talk wrong. So, so I won't be talking long. I am one who kind of puts my points out in the world and then says, okay, y'all got it. To always follow up with me. Let's see. Because I want you all to know this has not always been a journey of me knowing what this was. People always say, how did you get your it factor? I had to kind of go through it. I didn't just wake up to the fact of knowing. And so, as we look further into what we call ourselves, we must look beyond the mirror. We see a reflection, but not one that eyes can see. It is a reflection of your heart, mind, spirit, and soul. If you are in divine alignment, then you will be able to see yourself as God sees you. If you are not, then it will be harder for you to see who He has custom designed you to be. The amazing thing is that the gifts, skills, talents, and abilities that are created inside you are the same. Whether you see yourself as God sees you or not. Wow. Reread that sentence and let it sink in. So I'm going to reread it to y'all. I want y'all to listen. If you are not, then it will be harder for you to see who He has custom designed you to be. The amazing thing is that the gifts, skills, talents, and abilities that are created inside you are the same. I'm here in front of you at this amazing event, in this amazing auditorium with you amazing people, it was because I took a risk for me. I had to let the world see me in my totality. You know, even the times where I wanted to hide the stuff that was going on in my life, I said, let's do it. And it's not easy. It's not an easy process to do that, but it is definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. And a lot of the things that happen when I speak is not really about the things that I've accomplished, because you can read that. You know, a great friend, Lucinda Cross, always says she's Googalicious. I'm very Googalicious. You can read that. But it's really about imparting into hearts that yes, you can do it, and yes, you must do it. Why? Because there are people who custom design a sign to you. If you don't do it, they'll never make the moves that they need to make. So, I came all the way from Virginia today to say, guys, just go out here and live your life. Live it loud. Live it amazingly. Live it vividly. Bright in color. You know, I like color. My hair is pink. So, live it to the fullest. And then monetize it. Put it in a book. Put it in a speaking engagement. Put it in a workbook. Melanie before me showed y'all multiple ways of making money. I appreciate her for doing that. I appreciate her group. I have my own group. It's called the PR Powerhouses. We talk about PR in that group. I support my ladies with doing a lot of speaking engagements, encouragement. The biggest thing in PR is that a lot of people have been taken advantage of by publicists. I never wanted to be a publicist because of that. If you don't know what you're dealing with and you're sending your money to somebody and they're doing what they're doing, which is to see if you can get book companies, it's not their fault if you don't. But guess what? I have more integrity than that. For me, I wanted to teach you. I wanted to equip you with the tools to succeed, because my greatest belief is that when women are equipped with the tools to succeed, there's no stopping their potential. So that's why I teach PR. That's why I teach media. That's why I teach platform building. And that's why I'm here today, to encourage someone to take it a step further and say, I am here. I am not going anywhere. Like my coach, Dr. Marilyn Porter, says, get louder. You're not loud enough. The thing is, I help people who are best kept secrets and hidden figures transform into household names because of that. It's a call on my life. What is the call on yours? Again, my name is Stevie Mills. I always sign off of everything I do by saying, make it a great day. Do not have a great day. No. Why? Because you, and yes, you too,